Hey, what's up, VC? Been a while. I've been doing stuff. Uh, Good to be back. Hope you guys are all doing well. Why have I been gone for so long? I know that's the question that's been eating at all you guys. And here's the answer. Tide Pods. Yes, delicious, fantastic, and there you go. A couple of records to go over with you. I have a huge to go through stack, and I haven't, so I just grabbed a bunch on the top. So let's do this thing. First one, Dio, Intermission. Here's my thoughts on live albums. They kind of feel like a cop-out. It's like, you know, you're spending the money to get a new record, and it's filled with stuff that you already have, just done live. And yes, there's some fantastic examples of live records that are, you know, you just need them, like Deep Purple's Made in Japan. A couple others, can't really think of them right now. This one is fine. I don't have much to say on that, except it's fine. It's a Dio concert. It's got some interesting songs. I mean, nothing too out of the way, but everybody's in fine form. Sounds like an actual live album. It doesn't sound like it's studio produced. So yeah, fine. There you go. Next one, and I recently bought a bunch of goth stuff, which I've been actually surprisingly listening to quite a bit, and it's really, really good, and totally down with it. This is Susie and the Banshees Kaleidoscope. And funny story, she was doing a signing at Tower Records when I was a wee lad, and a couple of friends of mine went to go see her. I think we stayed out overnight at the Tower Records to meet her. Well, all I know is we were first in line. And so I immediately asked her to marry me, which is a pretty awkward way to start a conversation, I would say. But she said no. And take a look at this. Her loss. Anyway, this has just got some great songs on it. Happy House, Pristine. I don't think there's a stinker on the lot. And she's a heartthrob. Look at that. Anyway, Susie and the Banshees. One of the few bands I'm actually going to try to get their entire catalog, because I don't think there was really anything bad that she put out. Maybe her very, very last. If her last one was Peep Show, then I think that was fantastic too. They may have put one out after that. I don't remember. If so, maybe that's the one that I won't get. Next, sort of in the goth rock category, Sisters of Mercy. First, Last, and Always. When I was a wee lad wearing black eyeliner and running around the streets of Boston in my goth gear, this was one of the bands that never really clicked with me. And since I've gotten this, I've played this quite a few times. There's not a lot to show, but I've been really, really digging this. It's well written. It's not just meandering, and it's not just sorrow for sorrow's sake. That's one thing I can't handle anymore. It's ridiculous. I mean, it's kind of a rockin' album. I mean, in the spirit of sort of Bauhaus and Joy Division, but with like mixed with sort of like the cult as far as that goes. And the musicianship is there. So you know what more can you you can't really complain about that. Next on the list. Now I remember all my little goth friends loved this band, Cabaret Voltaire, and this one here is what the hell is it? The Voice of America. I listened to this today, and you know, it's sort of industrial gothy. I don't know. I don't know the genres in this section very well. It's sort of just a bunch of people diddling around with their instruments, interspersed with some lyrics here and there, and it's interesting. I can't see myself putting it on very often, but you know, I sort of swam through it today. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, it was. I don't know. It was atmospheric. Let's put it that way. I hate that word when you put on a record. It's such a cop out to just say that. But I don't really know what else to say about it. Yeah. It's interesting. It's electronic. It's, I don't know. It's alright. Meh. Okay. Now, let's get on to some metal. Because, and this one's nothing special, but it's always been my favorite Iron Maiden record, Killers. You know, it's the one with Paul Di'Anno singing. And yeah, I just picked this up yesterday because it was there. And boy, I think this is a great record. Pretty much every song on here is just a rocker. And, you know, here we go. On this one, it's got the, I don't know if you can see it. No, it doesn't look like you can. Oh yeah, there you go. It's the Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast mobile RPG game, available now. So kids, if you want to play the Iron Maiden Legacy of the Beast mobile RPG game, don't. I think I actually downloaded it once, and you play as Eddie fighting other Eddies, and no. Anyway, I always thought this was the coolest cover in the world, too. You know, and Eddie's gone through many iterations, but damn, just fantastic. But I remember I used to be a paper boy. Long time ago. And I had this on cassette. And I would listen to it in my little Walkman. And I felt like such a badass delivering papers. You know how you are when you're 14 or whatever. And, I don't know, things affect you. And, well, I was the most badass paperboy there ever was. And it was all due to Maiden. Last one picked up a couple weeks ago, and I was really surprised to see it. It was in a thrift store. And I hadn't heard of the band, but I knew it was pretty rad. It's Witch, The Hex Is On. Now, and it's 1984 on OTT Records, which I've never heard of before. It's on the old red vinyl, red see-through vinyl, which is pretty, I guess, uncommon for 84, especially for a metal record. First time I heard this, it felt like there were 4 guys playing in 4 different bands. And none of them all that well. Here's the thing, though. I put it on twice today, and it kind of rocked. I really dug it. It just came together for me. I don't know what to say. Just great. Now you want to talk about bad band pictures. check these dudes out. Not good. I mean, you know, there's little metal things you can do here and there. Sure, but then you get, where am I? Where's my finger? Oh, this dude who's wearing the ripped up fishnets, and then apparently his mom's boots. You know, so I don't know. But as far as music goes, it actually it took me a minute to come around to it, but now that I did, I think it's fantastic. And the guys' names in the bands are pretty awesome. The drummer's Punky Peru. The guitar is Ronnie 2. The lead vocal's name is Peter Wabbit. And the bass player's kind of stupid with his real name, Jim Warman. Yeah. So, I don't know. That's just the first couple of bands I pulled off my play stack, or recent arrival stack, and just wanted to go over those with you. I just wanted to check in, say hi, see how you guys are all doing. Yeah. So I will. I'll talk to you guys shortly, I'm sure, and hope all is well. Good to see you all. I got some catching up to do with your videos, and I will do that. So, goodbye.